Wow, man, what a matchup we've got here for Thursday night action. Let's start it off with the away team here, the Nashville Predators. How can these guys pull off a win even with the disadvantage of being on the road tonight, Dave?
Well, when you took a look at Nashville, they have been slumping of late, but they've won 2 straight games, and seeing Pecorine get back to being one of the best goaltenders in the NHL is really the key to them. When he plays like that, this team definitely has a shot to beat anyone. That's why they've been atop the Western Conference for most of the season. He's given up just 2 goals in his last 2 starts, which is pretty good for him. He's given up 2 or less in 6 of his last 8 outings. He's really the key to their success, and seeing him play well is what really gives anybody any confidence in betting the Predators tonight.
And now this Lightning team, wow, they've been extremely impressive this season. They've only managed to take 2 losses in their last 10 matches. Plus, tonight they play on their home ice. What strengths from this Lightning team can we expect to see tonight, Dave?
Well, probably another good performance. You mentioned they're on a hot streak. They won 4 straight, 8 of 10. The only 2 losses in that stretch were to Boston, who's kind of fighting for their playoff lives. That was a shootout loss in Boston, so nothing to be ashamed of there. And then they did lose at home to Winnipeg, but Winnipeg is actually one of the hotter teams in the NHL right now. So Tampa Bay is playing really well. This is a team that is scoring. You know, we know they lead the league in scoring. It's nothing new, but they're averaging even more goals per game than what they've done on the season over this last little stretch. They've scored 16 goals over their last 4 games. Their goaltending's perked up. Goaltending defense, they've given up just 2.09 goals per game this month, which is the 5th best number. So they're playing fantastic at both ends of the ice. And I think if you're betting Tampa Bay, you're also a bit dubious. I don't know what the word is. You have some anxiety whether Nashville's through their slump. Yeah, they won 2 straight, but still just their 4th win in 13 games. It's a bit of a concern for a team that was one of the top teams in the conference. 4 wins in 13 games is not particularly good, even though 2 of those wins have come in a row. So I think there's some uncertainty if you're betting Tampa Bay in terms of whether Nashville is through their slump or whether, they just beat a couple of bad teams in a row. So I think that's the difference. It looks like Tampa Bay is definitely coming into this game with more momentum.
All right, let's pick a side here, Dave. These teams are about as neck and neck as it gets. Their records are 1 game from being perfectly matched. Same with their total points this season. Both third of their conference. We've got Nashville versus Tampa Bay. Who are you going with in this one, Dave?
I'm going with Tampa Bay here because of the home ice advantage and the fact that the price is not outrageous here. I don't like laying more than -140 in NHL games, but we're not, it's nothing too crazy here. I saw it at -143 last night. I just think they have more momentum, and the home ice advantage is going to be a huge factor here. Nashville 28-15 at home, just 17-20 on the road, whereas Tampa Bay, their 30 home wins are the most in the NHL, and they play similarly. They're 30-8 at home and 16-20 on the road. So it's a big difference in performance for both these teams, whether they're at home or away. Tampa Bay's at home. I'm going to take a shot with them.
All right, guys, there you have it. Go with the home favorites, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Dave, thanks so much for hanging out with us today and offering your free picks.
All right, I'll talk to you soon, Megan.
All right, guys, and hey, don't miss out on more exclusive NHL picks from Dave for you this evening, and you can find those in the link below of this video. Until next time, guys, this is Megan Rochester for SBRpicks.com.